Actually, Jocko said this, man, and I love it. But he says if you were to take all the world's problems and put them into a pot, you're going to want your problems back. And that's it. That's
That's
just
so
truly
accurate.
it, man. Yeah, it really is, man. Like we're going to complain about all these problems that we have, and that all of a sudden you're going to get some other problems in. It's like, actually, my problems weren't that bad, and that's usually
Exactly.
what it is. It's perspective.
I discussed this with my dad like a few days ago. Like our problems aren't really problems. Like we heard it on the news. Like I don't know what percentage this was, but they said like 30% of the people in the Netherlands will be lower than the how do you say that, like the wealthy line, or how do you call that? Like it's the definition of we draw as when you are poor or wealthy. Like in next year, 30% is gonna fall under that line. I was like, what are you talking about? Like people, they live with $1 a day, or they don't even have money because they don't have like that infrastructure, and they have to look for food, and hundred thousands of kids die because of food. Like how do you mean we have a problem with health, like, or health, sorry, not wealth and health? Like it's not a problem, like it's relative, like you're saying.
Yeah, they're literally cherry picking your problem, not the world's problems, and then they're putting it in with the world, and that's just your country's problem, right? Or if that's how they want to view it as a problem. But if you look at the world, like it's not that bad. So just depends on like the problems we want to focus on and how we want to word them. I think that that's where it gets super dangerous sometimes. Is like I don't know if it's the media or who gets behind those things, but they really like to take things and twist it to make it sound maybe worse than what it is, or for clicks maybe, or to gain exposure for their company. I don't know, man. Like I really don't
Yeah,
know, but I'll read those headlines sometimes and just shake my head like, no, it's not it.
exactly. And I often say like the problem is not the problem, but the problem is your attitude towards the problem. But that is for like the Western society, because for me that's easy to say. Like if I have a problem that's probably made up, like for me it's easy to say. But like once again, if you grow up without food, you cannot say that. Like it's like our perspective on it, right?
Truly, man. Yeah, like I love that you not only talk about it, but you focus on that because we get so lost inside of our own life and thought bubble and reality that like we forget to understand what other people may be dealing with. And there's definitely a lot worse going on in the world than what you and I are dealing with. That's for sure. So for us to like think anything other than the fact that we weren't lucky is just wrong. Like we were super lucky to be born where we're born, and to be able to have these opportunities alone are just it's pure luck. Others didn't get this opportunity. So got to be grateful.
Exactly. That's I just wanted to say like gratitude. Like the moment gratitude comes in, you kind of stop complaining, right?
Yeah, dude, like you're so right, man. Because that's how I feel. I feel that way every day. I wake up with just this overwhelming sense of gratitude, and it really humbles me. It makes me happy too, and I do think about the world a lot and what others go through, and it definitely saddens me. But at the end of it, like we all got a life to live, and I'm very thankful for the one I was given, and I'm not going to take it for granted. And that's what I try to tell myself every day.
Exactly. Like you cannot take it for granted, because tomorrow can be over. Like we talked about this yesterday, right? Like building the sandcastles is going to go away, so don't take it for granted, because it's not at all.